Alright, so real quick, as you're getting into practice mode, practice mode anyway, best way to do it is from here, go in your console, map underscore de Mirage, and that'll load it all up. Basically what you can do, I have a downloadable config that I can send to you. Oh look, I'm invited to play Global Offensive. Little config that I can do. You just put it in your CFG folder, and you can load it up as you're going over here, and you can get like infinite grenade, infinite round time, this and that. You can turn on no clip, make it all easier for you. So, terrorist, you'll see I'm in bots. All I really got to do is go exec, and my thing is called practice config. Hit that, and all the bots are gone. Go in console, you can type no clip, and you're good to go. Or you can bind, I don't know, 7 no clip, and you know, turn it on and off by hitting 7 and whatnot. Ayo, 7 go, 7 stop, 7 go. So you can make it a little bit easier for yourself. And then your buy, you can buy anywhere, and just buy a single smoke grenade, and you'll forever have it to practice your shit. Or you can buy whatever you want. If you're working on Molotovs, you have a smoke and a Molotov for whatever. So that's how I would practice. Map underscore whatever, and exec your thing, instead of buying to no clip, or just keep doing it in console if you want to do that. And if you want to unbind it, just basically unbind 7. No, it doesn't work anymore. And there you go. Have fun, practice. You're welcome. Alright, so I want to do a real quick video of all the smokes we're going to have to learn, stuff like that, if you want to. First one is CT spawn. Basically, this little spot right here, you just want to look straight down and line yourself up with this corner. Grab your smoke, this little thing, it's basically just a little bit down and right, and just it's a slight run and toss. What that'll happen is it'll basically land right there, and he's completely screwed. Alright, second one is a connector smoke. Basically just line yourself up with this pillar, the third one, and just right here, and you're just going to look up on that little line and just throw it barely over, and what that's going to do is just hit this and just bounce right here, and then you have that smoke from that. Okay. Alright, so this one's going to be just on the stairs, basically just from T-spawn, jump up here, be in line right there, right? And you're going to aim from here and there, and just right in the middle, this little piece of the wall, and that plank, just go right in the middle. And what that's going to do is it'll bounce on that, and then hop on here, and that'll be smoke from connector, stairs, whatever. If we want to jump up here, you know, on Tetris up to here and whatnot, and you know, all of a sudden we're fucking there, go ahead. But that should be it. Alright, so basically this one is going to be smoking up the tri-box. So people from connector will be pretty safe. Your goal is to basically just line up this with that into a straight line. When you have the straight line, is you just lining your crosshair up with this line. The loop to the left is fine, whatever. But once you have a straight line, just throw it over the top, and it'll smoke off right there, so people going from connector cannot be seen. And yeah, also you're going to the ramp, you're covered from right there. Now this will smoke up the dark spot in A. It's basically right there. Line yourself up to where you're flush against this pillar. There's like a little line right there, just basically a little bit to the right of that line, just a tiny bit, and stand throw. What that'll do is just hop out the window and smoke up this, so your buddies are covered going this way. So that should be it. Also, what you can do, if you want to, after you throw your smoke, you can come to this position. If you see a guy maybe coming up, kill him. If not, and you think he's there, basically you can Molotov it if you hit this little corner. Basically aim your ret at that little corner, just throw it down, it'll bounce off that wall and Molotov the whole area. Now careful on the Molotov, it's not as easy as it sounds. Think, okay, I'm just going to throw it right there and it'll bounce down. No, it'll actually blow up right there and do absolutely nothing. So make sure you're hitting that little tiny corner and it'll bounce down just fine. So yeah. Alright, so this next one will cover the middle of the site, where kind of like where that A is, and into the site. You're going to line up yourself to where this is flush, or so, and basically it's like a little L of where this thing is, and where this dark spot meets the light spot. Just scroll up, or go like this to where you're even, and stand throw, and what that'll do is it'll hit this box, and cover this up. So the window room smoke, I know you can do it from T-spawn, but this is a hell of a lot easier, and a lot of the strats involve guys going underpass anyway, so let's do it. Basically, you grab your smoke, come down here, crouch, and go on the stairs, and your goal is to go in between these little bars, and right in the corner of that plank, and just crouch while throwing it, just let it go, and it'll pop into the window, and smoke it off completely. Also, if you want to smoke cat with another guy there, or whatever you want to do, simple as back up all the way when that's smoked up, this little dark spot, just go right over it, and just a stand throw, and that'll go onto cat, so you'll be covered going to connector if that is the strat. Alright, so this one's pretty easy. This is to smoke bench. Basically just want to get right here, line up right there, and this little pillar, and it's kind of not all the way to the top of this thing, but a little bit down, and well, I mean you probably can't go all the way top, but just go a little bit down and toss that guy just right over the top, and that'll land basically right in front of the bench. So this will be smoked off for them, and then this guy is having a pain in his neck, I guess, and he can't really get you. So that's that. Alright, so this one's kind of hard. This will smoke off the actual B site itself. Basically what you have to do is line yourself up diagonally on this thing and be relatively flush, but not 100%. And this little thing right here is what you're aiming for at the top of it. It's just basically a stand throw, and what that'll do is hit this little piece right there and smoke off this whole thing. So when people are coming out of apartments, they don't have to worry about that. Okay. Alright, so this is for a 3-2 split, or however you want to do it, going cat and B. Basically, how to smoke a connector off so the guys at cat are safe. You're going to line yourself up basically against that wall, and you're going to make sure this wall right here is flush. So yeah. You have it nice and flush, and you're looking at this little brick right here. That brick right there. And when you'll see this like little line, and just go a little bit to the left of it, and just basically just stand and throw again, and that'll land in here, and it'll smoke off anyone at A trying to get our guys. So yeah, that's that.